10 creative and flirty texts to get him to chase you. Women appreciate being pursued, and you may be wondering how to entice him to pursue you. Having a man chase you is one of the most apparent indicators of attractiveness. Men like hunting as well. When they strive to win you over, you look to them to be a cherished property. Once they've won you over, they may get comfortable and stop putting up any effort. There are a few things you may attempt if you want the guy to fall head over heels in love with you, whether you're in a relationship or want to start one. There are various techniques to attract someone, but sending flirtatious text messages is one of the simplest ways to pique a guy's attention. It's also enjoyable, free, and extremely low maintenance. You may learn how to use the correct words to truly drive him crazy once you know what you're doing. You won't need anything else, because when your guy receives one of these text messages from you, he will not only respond back, but he will fall in love with you. 1. You love the dress I'm wearing right now. Start with this text if you're seeking messages that will make him chase you. This is an excellent example of a very innocently enticing SMS message. You may predict him to respond by requesting you to give him a photo of the dress. You'll have to be a little sneaky with this one. If you both reside in the same town, you might respond by telling him to be present at the event you're going to if he wants to see you. You have complete control over this scenario, and if you feel safe requesting him to come to visit you, do so. In order to see you, he must make an effort. You're making him chase you by telling him he needs to see you in this stunning outfit in person. However, many couples begin with long-distance conversations because they have no other choice. If you can't meet up this evening, send him a photo instead. However, use it with caution. Don't just send a selfie in the mirror. You must entice him to want to see more. A man will drive hours for a gorgeous woman, although he is not required to do so. Make sure to leave him wanting more when you send him one section of that outfit on your body. He'll beg and plead for a full-length shot simply to see it. 2. Do you have any idea what I dreamed about last night? These, guess what, text messages are the ideal method to pique your man's interest. It'll leave him confused, and he'll want to text you back right away to find out the answer. Of course, you are not required to respond directly to them right away. You may make the whole affair more fascinating by leaving him wondering a little longer. That will make you more mysterious, yet in an enticing way, which will compel him to chase you. 3. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but do you know what it is about you that I find irresistible? Get ready for a quick response, since this is a text that no guy can resist finding out the answer to. It's fascinating and attractive without being overpowering. The truth is that complimenting and boosting a man's ego is the finest approach to hook him. This message will undoubtedly get a text response from him, but it will also serve as a clear indication that you are interested in him. 4. The Hey Stranger text. This text message will not only make him chase you, but it will also assist you in determining whether he is avoiding you. When a guy isn't that attracted to you, he'll ignore you or, at the very least, try to seem as if he is. But if you open a text message with "Hey stranger" and proceed by claiming you haven't heard from him in a while, then all will be exposed. You'll put him on the spot, and he'll try to spin it all as a misunderstanding. He'll make excuses and do his best to convince you that he wasn't ignoring you. However, there may be times when he may apologize and then continue to ignore you. Men like ghosting women and acting as if nothing happened. If you send him this text and he likes you, he'll make twice as much effort to chat with you. He won't want to be the cause of your unhappiness, and it will just entice him to pursue you even more. You will not only appear accusatory, but you will also do it in a really sweet and adorable manner. You're still flirting with him while telling him he's being impolite by not messaging you at all. 5. I know you're at work right now, but I just wanted to let you know that someone is thinking about you. Text messages like these are one of the loveliest small things we can do every day to express our loved ones our love and appreciation. A message like this lets him know that you understand he's busy at work and that you don't expect the conversation to continue, but all you wanted to do was let him know you were thinking about him. It demonstrates affection and understanding. Those characteristics will convince him that you're a keeper and will compel him to pursue you. 6. I don't know how I feel about you. This one might be tricky. When you consider what text to send that will entice him to chase you, this does not appear to be one of them. But believe me, When I say that in the right context, it will work miracles. Consider this: you've been messaging each other for hours. He's been flirting with you, and he's not trying to hide it. But at one point, he says something in the fun that may be considered harsh, but you know that it's not. You send him this SMS message at that point. You should continue by saying something like, "Well, 'cause you're polite to me 1 minute, and then you're tormenting me the next." Alternatively, anything along similar lines. He'll believe he's offended you and try to apologize. It'll be nice, but you'll come across as a little arrogant. You want him to pursue you and do most of the chatting for the time being. You're not only making sure he says the proper words, but you're also keeping an eye on him when he becomes nervous and uncomfortable. 7. My autocorrect is always turning your name to hot. I believe is onto something. Tell him without really telling him that you think he's attractive, handsome, or amusing. That is the entire purpose of this message. First, it will bring a pleasant grin on his face, and second, he will most likely want to return the compliment. I'm not sure what else will make him follow you if your kooky but sweet sense of humor doesn't. 8. I've been thinking about you all morning, and I can't wait to see you later. This sweet and flirtatious text can help you capture his attention and have him thinking about you all day. Guys love to win, so if he knows that he's been making you great thus far, he'll keep taking action and pursuing a connection with you in the same direction. This message is most effective if you've previously had 3 or more dates. 9. My mind runs wild just thinking about you. If you think it's time to get things going, perhaps you might start with this text message. To begin with, it will undoubtedly raise your man's ego, but more significantly, it will pique his curiosity in your insane fantasies. However, before you send him this text, brace yourself, since your texting might quickly turn into sexting. 10. Do you know what would be even better than a text back? An invitation to dinner. You must also be catchable if you want him to pursue you. This text is clear and to the point, showing him that you're ready and willing to take your relationship to the next level. And so now is the time for him to take the next step and ask you out. If you enjoyed what you watched here, I have a few additional tips to help you win over your man in real life even faster. New research shows 74% of men are more attracted to women who do this one thing. If you want to find out what it is, click the first link in this video's description under Recommended Solutions. It's a professional and strong psychology guide that will help you win him over even if he wasn't specifically interested in you. Well, if you think this video is interesting, take a minute to hit like, share, and also do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell just so we can let you know each time we have a new video out. That's all for today from Brainy Facts. Thanks for watching.